All right, good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein here with your morning rush from the NBC29 Digital Desk. Let's start things off by looking at the top stories over on NBC29.com this morning. At number one, families and friends honoring the life of Carlos Portillo. We'll get to that story in a moment. At number two, developers wanting to triple the size of dairy market. Then at number three, Cavaliers representing the U.S. in the World Championships. So that's a cool story there. Go over to NBC29.com and check it out now. The family of one of the men killed in a shooting Friday afternoon in Albemarle County is honoring a life cut short. They say he was more than just a victim of gun violence. More than anything, Carlos Portillo's family says his kids meant the world to him. Now a wife is without her husband and two toddlers are without their dad.
A great father. He was a father of two kids. He had a dream to become a Marine.
A 22-year-old from Albemarle County faces 2 counts of second-degree murder for the double shooting in the Jiffy Lube parking lot off Berkmar Drive. Portillo's family is raising money for funeral expenses. The link to donate is on NBC29.com. UVA students are completing training on active shooter situations before returning to grounds this fall. The course includes a video on steps to take to stay safe in such scenarios. The motto the university has adopted is Run, Hide, Fight. Although only required for students, the university strongly recommends faculty and staff watch the video as well. If Stony Point Development Group's expansion plan pans out, Charlottesville's dairy market could triple in size, and you can have a say in the matter. The group's president, Chris Henry, says the approval process involves a community meeting this evening from 5 to 7 at Old Trinity Church. From there, the plan will go to the Planning Commission and then City Council. Once given the green light, Henry says expansion will likely begin in early 2026. And cyclists biking from coast to coast made a stop at the University of Virginia Monday. Bike for Alzheimer's consists of a dozen riders, each raising funds and awareness for the disease. The nonprofit is giving all of its 2023 ride proceeds to the Alzheimer's disease research. The journey, which began on May 22nd in San Francisco, will end in Virginia Beach on Thursday. Since 2010, the rides have raised a combined $700,000.
Great organization there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, well, with our mind, thinking about our brains. So do you ever find yourself like just kind of on your phone, just kind of scrolling through
all the time
social media? I
Every day.
know, I do it too, like constantly.
Yeah.
So researchers are sounding the alarm that this is really bad, that we're becoming addicted to social media and our phones, and it's leading to increased growing a mental health crisis especially among younger people, youth. And they equate it to being the same kind of addiction as being addicted to alcohol or drugs, which is amazing. But yeah, I find that even I'll pick up my phone and just kind of scroll and kind of, it's just a habit.
It's a habit you do whenever there's like a gap in space, whenever you're doing something.
Yeah.
It's like, well, let me check the phone, let me check social media, let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can definitely understand that. And you think just about 20 or so years ago, you couldn't just pick up your phone and look at the internet.
No. Oh, no.
What do people do?
I know, exactly. Well, we thought about things, I guess.
Thought about things, yeah.
And maybe read a book or something. So anyway, it's just kind of, I think it's be mindful about how much time you're spending on social media and just kind of mindlessly almost looking at your phone.
Exactly.
All right, so this is interesting. So there's this growing trend in China where parents are paying their children to be full-time children. So I guess the average pay per month is about $1,100. And so some parents are like telling their kids, okay, forget that job. I'll pay you that salary. Just come and spend more time with me. And so this one girl in this article, she's like, I'll go grocery shopping for my parents. I'll do household chores. If they go on a trip, I'll organize it for them. And that's kind of, they're just being paid to spend more time and helping out their parents.
When is this trend coming to America?
I know. I would love that.
But the only bad part is your parents aren't going to be around forever.
Right.
So eventually you're going to have to go out and get a job, and you have no experience because you've been living at home
That's true.
with your parents. So
But I guess you are spending more time with your parents.
you are, yeah.
So those are like memories that you.
That's true. But then,
But it's an interesting trend.
yeah.
It's very true. Is it practical? I don't. Who knows? So, but it's happening in China, evidently. All right. So this is just an interesting video. So this is in Alabama, and a man is just on his front porch, and the lightning gets very close to his home, and in fact startles him, and he runs inside. And I think if you keep watching the video, you can see it here. Even that looks pretty. But there it is. Whoa,
He's
that
like,
was
"No, thank
right
you."
there.
Yeah.
So, and we were even talking about like getting struck by lightning is kind of like one of those things that is scary for you. Like
it's scary. I mean, it could
is.
happen. And
Yeah.
whenever there's lightning outside, I'm like, I'm indoors.
Yeah.
Or in a car.
Right.
I'm not messing with that.
No, I'm the same way. I'm like, kids, get inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, very interesting. I know whenever there's a clap of thunder, my dog's like, I'm done. See ya.
Oh, does your dog hide?
He hides in like the bathroom or behind the couch whenever he hears
yeah.
thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just must be a natural animal instinct to
Right.
go for shelter when you hear that.
They're smart. Yeah.
Exactly. Very smart.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. A high of 90 today with a chance of a shower or storm. Then we're drying out for the rest of the week, but very hot. Actual high temperature is near 100 degrees. And then Saturday and Sunday, we've got the chance for some afternoon, evening showers and storms, what you typically see during the summer months. I hope you guys join us for NBC29 News at noon. We'll see you again then. And of course, we're always live on NBC29.com.